Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm actually really excited. My second video I've done so far, now that my fishing channel's fully launched, fishing YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram, Deep Drop, same username. Check it out if you guys are on Instagram. Today I'm doing something different. I went out of my comfort zone. Normally, as I stated in my first video, I only do deep dropping. I don't really do any like nearshore stuff. Not because I don't want to. I'll be honest, I'm just not good at it. So I figured what better way to get good at something than actually doing it, right? Today, I've heard in the past that Sarasota has some public reefs right outside of it. It's no secret, you could find them, they're everywhere. I forget the exact name or else I would tell it to you. But that reef is actually right behind us. I'm probably, I don't know, probably 300 feet away from it. So we're right out of Longboat Key. So Longboat Key's right there, Siesta Key is right there, the main pass of Siesta Key. And I got very simple setup. We got a planer, a #1 planer, and we got the trusty. Guys, I underestimated this thing. Yes, this little thing. You'll go to the tackle store and you'll see a bunch of fancy stuff, colors and all this. And sometimes I'm like, are those really more to get us to buy them? It's more like the companies are fishing us. And I've heard these Clark spoons, like you look at this in the store and you're like, this isn't gonna catch anything. Well guys, I was trolling a Yozuri and I was trolling this little insignificant thing. I got 2 hits. One of them I missed, the second one I landed. You guys are gonna see that here in a little bit, but all the hits have been so far on this. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. So it looks like we got our first fish trolling on the spoon on the planer. So let's see what it is. You can slow down. Keep. No, that's it. That's good. That's good. A Spanish. So we got a Spanish. He bit a really, really small jig. You can see the Clark spoon, really, really tiny spoon. I'll measure it up real quick. I gotta be careful with the teeth, so I wanna make sure I'm focusing on it. I'll measure it and we'll see. So here we go. Got a 13.5 Spanish Mac. My first one actually ever trolling. I've never really trolled just because Sarasota's not really known for it. Decided to try it out and look at that. We got our Spanish Mac. All right, so figured I'd show you guys how we draw. A lot of people are, including myself, I was very nervous with these planers. They seem very difficult. I can show you in more detail later. I'll just kind of show you how I drop them. So take off the clicker. Wait till it hits the water and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. And that's it. You put your clicker on, set the drag pretty light. So like I said, this one here has the Yozuri, kind of like a Rapala X, same thing, just different brand. This one hasn't had not even a tickle. And that Clark spoon, I'll tell you what guys, I'm sold on that Clark spoon. I don't even think I'm gonna buy any of those fancy lures anymore. This thing's had nothing at all. I was kind of concerned the planer would go a little too deep, but clearly we're getting hits. We just had another hit, but it didn't hook up. So I've had 3 hits in total and 1 hookup. So this is about, yeah, we're getting really close to where we got hit earlier. We're about a couple 100 feet away to where we got hit. And with these spoons, you want to make sure you match the size bait. I know there's little bait out during this time, especially out here. So I got a pretty small spoon to try to match it. All right, so it looks like we got a bite. So as soon as you get a bite, you don't want to take the boat out of drive. You want to slow it down a little bit, but you don't want to fully take it out of drive. And watch the spot. Also, when you get bit, you want to look at your map to see where you're getting hit. So it's the same spot again. All right, you can slow down a little bit more. There we go. Another Spanish. Planer does it again. So with the planer, you got to run a pretty long leader. But, oh yeah, that's a keeper. Look at that. Yet again.
Look it over here.
Oh, oh. So there we go. We got another one.
Now we got an one.
We got another one.
Yep.
I want to be super careful with those teeth. You don't want to get hooked. So something I'm learning that I want to share with you guys. A planer is actually, so it has a set depth, but there's certain things, leader size, leader type, speed, that determine the actual depth it's going to go. So one thing I did differently when I got that bite, I wasn't getting it for in about 10 minutes. I slowed down. Anytime you slow down, the planer digs deeper. So these fish seem to be a little bit deeper in the water column. And that I'm actually really starting to like the planers. At first I thought they were really complicated and hard to use, but I think now I see why people use them. They're very adjustable and they're very easy to use. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get another bite. All right, so we just got another hit. See where it was?
Yep, right there.
Okay.
Right in the middle of the line.
So another thing I'm learning, if you pay attention to your fish finder, you'll notice that when you're over bait is when you're getting the bites. So I'm really happy I did this because I'm learning a lot. You can slow down a little bit more. This seems to be a bigger fish. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of deceiving when the boat's moving. Oh yeah, this for sure is it's bigger than the other ones. Oh yeah.
Over here.
Way better fish. So I had 5 bites. And man, am I excited. It's paying off. With Spanish, you want to make sure you bleed them out. I obviously don't want to show that on YouTube, don't want to get demonetized. During this time of year, right now we're about to enter December. Tomorrow's going to be December 1st. So during this time of year, these, October, November, December, January, you'll get Spanishes that not only are they inside the bay, but they're just here outside in the beaches, the reefs, and it's really fun to target them. But just hooked up again, guys. We're at number 6. Man, it really paid off today. Don't you love it as a fisherman when it just pays off? Today's just that day. You want to make sure you keep tension on the fish. Obviously the boat moving helps, but putting your rod at 90 degrees also helps. Because between the boat moving and you reeling, not a crazy size, but it's still a keeper. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it didn't look big, but it's actually a good size. So guys, check that out. So there you guys go. Really, really excited. I think today's been a really successful day. Same lure, guys. I mean, look at this compared to my pinky. If you saw this at the store, I never believed it till after today. It's crazy. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing. So this is the reef where you can see the box here. I've passed so many times you can't even see the box. But I'm just outside the reef, and this is what we look for. You see that? That's all these things are Spanish. Mine, the planer I have is only getting down to about 15 feet. Next time I'm bringing a number 1 and number 2. The number 2 will get down to 25. But you see all that right there? That's all Spanish. So what's really paying off today is paying attention. 2 things. No, well, 3 things. The lure, by far. That Clark spoon, guys, you got to get it. I'm going to have a link below if you want to know there's about 6 different sizes. I'm going to have it linked below if you guys want to check it out, an affiliate link. So if you guys buy it, obviously I make a little commission off of it. But you want to really pay attention to your depth finder and then whereabouts they're hitting. So right now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's starting to light up. So around this spot, what I generally do is I slow down when I'm over it. Reason I slow down is because as you slow down, the way a planer works, it'll actually dig deeper. I've let out about 30 seconds of line, so just count 30 seconds. And you don't need trolling setups, guys. I mean, I'm using a conventional just because I have it. You could totally get away with a 3,000 spinning rod. You don't need anything expensive at all. So anybody could do this.
Oh!
And so we got the Spanish Max. I thought I had 5 for some reason. Baby, it's just a crab. Why are you screaming like that? It's just a crab. Don't scream. So I want to show you guys the planer. It was very intimidating to me, so I want to show you how it works. So when you're planing, so your leader line going to your reel, you could do braid. You don't have to do this. I think this is probably like 30 pound, but that one goes to this ring, and then your whatever you have in the back, whether a spoon, whatever. I would do about a 10 to 15 foot. This is 50 pound, but you want to leave it pretty long because this is a big object. You don't want it too close where the fish sees this, right? So you want that pretty long. So the way the planer works is this is how it is underwater. So since the tension, the way the geometry is, your line is pulling here and it keeps the spoon digging down. So this is constantly digging down. Based on the size of this and this weight, this one will go about 10 to 15 feet. The bigger they are, this is a number 1. If you go with a number 2, they go deeper, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So you may be saying, so how, when the fish gets hooked, how is it not really hard to reel? Well, watch this. Pretend I'm the fish here, and I bite it, right? So I'm trolling, bite it. Check this out. See that? It trips it. You saw that? So now it's streamlined. So now as you're reeling in, I mean, it's pretty streamlined. You're not really going to feel it other than the weight. And when you're going to drop it like that. So you know how I mentioned earlier that this might get tripped while you're trolling? So the easiest way to reset it is quickly jerk your rod. Watch this. See that? So you quickly jerk your rod, and when you jerk your rod, you release tension, which makes this weight take over. When the weight takes over, it goes down, and the ring goes to the top position, allowing it to troll again. So you don't need to reel it all over again to reset it. But that's it, guys. That, and of course, the spoon. This was the lucky spoon that got everything. So I'm gonna go back to the tackle store and I'm just gonna buy these little ones. No need to get anything fancy, guys. The swivel's already on the end, so you don't need any other swivel. And man, this thing killed it. This thing killed it. Just tried some sheep's head on a little canal I wanted to try out. They're just not as popular. There's not as many of them yet this time of year. We're just entering December and they're just not stacked up, so pointless. I saw 2 of them. They were really small, not stacked up. I don't even think it's worth it. And what I plan to try now is on the way back, there's a flat. Sun is, still got about another hour and a half of sun to an hour. This is a good time. You could get some trout. So I got a spot on the way back. We'll see how we do. Just got something. Oh, this feels like a good fish. Oh, my first red ever. I've never caught a red. Look at that. It's a little one, but it's a red. Let me make sure the trolling motor's holding. Whoa. That's my first red ever. I've never caught a red. They've been caught on my boat, but I personally have never caught them. Oh, he went off. He got off. Well, you guys saw I touched the leader. So technically it was caught. That's going to be it. Really tried for sheep's head. Didn't get them. I did catch a snap rat at one of these spots, but it was just a luck, literally. Just didn't. I mean, like I've told you guys before, I'm not very good at inshore. I'm trying to be patient, trying to get good at it. I will say the mackerel, the trolling, we killed it. I had a blast. I was tossing some plastic lures here a little bit ago, and well, I lied. You guys saw I did catch that red. I think that was pure luck, but that one was on the Yozuri with the 2 trebles. That's it. Sheep's head wasn't biting today. I got quite a bit of shrimp left over. They just did not care for it whatsoever today. You can see all the crabs. Got quite a few crabs left over, but we'll see. There's always a next time. I personally think it was still a success. The Spanish bite, I had a blast trolling. That was a lot of fun. So much so, I think I'm gonna come out in the next couple of days, do it again. A little bit deeper planer, and yeah, just load up, see what we can do. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was totally out of my comfort zone. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm not good at inshore fishing. I'm trying my best to learn it. And, you know, no better way than actually getting out here. Outside, no question about it, near shore on the reef. We killed it with a Spanish Max. We just decided to leave. The bite didn't stop. We just said, oh, let's go try and see if the sheep's head are, you know, turning on. Came inshore. You guys saw that little canal, didn't produce at all. I came to a flat, traveled quite a bit around this little mangrove island. Didn't get anything but that one red that you guys saw that got away. My first red, I've never caught a red before. People have caught them in my boats, but I personally have never caught one. And yeah, so that's just fishing, guys. The sun's about to set here. I had a great time. Thank you guys very much for joining me here on Deep Drop, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Comment below. Hopefully you guys, if you learned something, if you guys have any questions, comment below. I'm learning myself, so I'll do my best to answer anything I learn. But any links to the stuff I use, specifically the spoon, is going to be down below. It's going to be an affiliate link. I'll make a little bit of money if you buy it from there. Help support me. And comment, like, subscribe, share my channel. You know, maybe you got some fishing friends that are coming down here, Sarasota area, or someone coming to Florida. You know, these techniques will work pretty much all up and down both sides of Florida. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll catch you guys on the next one.